Tonight, the NAACP is teaming up with climate justice groups in Memphis, calling out big tech companies they claim target vulnerable communities to build their data centers in. It's these energy-intensive facilities that they say pump out pollution, putting neighbors at risk. ABC 24's Shakina Davis joins us now with what they're asking tech companies to change. Shakina?
Lauren, advocates are demanding that big tech work with communities to build data centers or move them to new locations. As AI company expands, they say guidelines for tech companies on where and how to building these data centers is crucial. The group say this protects Black and brown communities from environmental harm.
When we fight,
we win!
We are being treated as extractive colonies for the profits of billionaires and their tech companies.
The NAACP and environmental justice organizations are calling out big tech for what they describe as dirty data centers, industrial sites that use huge amounts of water and energy, often placed in communities of color.
When is justice going to be a priority for the people in Westwood and Boxtown?
That's right.
Elon Musk XAI is a reckless experiment that costs Black families their health. We cannot accept white men putting Black lives on an auction block.
They say the rise in AI data centers is adding pressure to aging water systems and putting public health at risk.
And they contribute to rising levels of air pollution. These have been linked to serious health issues, including asthma, respiratory issues, and developmental challenges in children.
The two-day conference brings leaders from across the country together. They're working to create a set of principles tech companies would need to follow before they build.
We are demanding through these principles a reversal of the framing that sacrifice zones are an easy target for polluters, a place to encourage backroom deals, to spread misinformation regarding the pollution that these data centers create.
It is time for our government to take a stand and enforce stricter regulations on emissions from these facilities. We demand transparency in the operations and accountability for the health impacts they impose on Black communities.
Advocates say this is just the beginning of a national movement with local impact.
Our expectation is that if any company threatens to harm the health of this united collective, that the avenue is to shut it down for them as well.
Advocates have filed an appeal against permits issued by the Shelby County Health Department. The Memphis Community Against Pollution is also installing community sensors to monitor air pollution with a report due in October. Advocates plan to finalize guidelines and push tech companies to follow them. Live in the studio, I'm Shakina Davis.